for those of you who don't know, we are of course going to go back to literally the dumbest subject matter, rainbow capitalism. We're going to be talking about all that shit, which is really stupid, and I hate talking about it, but of course we have to talk about it because the Republicans, once again, very successfully have been able to manipulate public discourse into focusing on the dumbest shit possible. Okay? Yeah. This morning I woke up and I just got like zapped in the fucking brain. It's like one of my least favorite things because like I want to be a foe. I don't want to be a fucking ally. I want to be a foe. I want to like talk shit about rainbow pride and rainbow capitalism and how ugly the fucking colors are and how ugly the merch is in general. But I can't even fucking do that. It's not even June yet. And I can't even make fun of that gay shit, okay? Because you got fucking freaks out here losing their minds. They're like, "Oh, we have such sights to show you. We have so much going on. We're fucking absolutely, we're ready to go. You fucking show me a rainbow, I will do an act of terrorism in your establishment," type shit, okay? The goal is to make pride toxic for brands, says Matt Walsh, everyone's favorite dingus, dumbass, absolute fucking monster. If they decide to shove this garbage in our face, then they should know that they'll pay a price. It won't be worth whatever they think they'll gain. First Bud Light and now Target. Our campaign is making progress. Let's keep going. Okay? And to that I responded with, these people are such fucking losers, and the more Target or any other brand caves their idiotic demands, the more they'll do this weaponized Karen shit. I don't care about rainbow capitalism, but capitulating to these gross perverts is much, much worse. Especially because it makes them feel good. It makes them feel. The irony, bye-bye, this was under the Ford gay tweet. Another one bites that does. Like, does he not realize this is, like, who he is posting in the GIF? These people are so stupid. You cannot reason with them. They are like babies, okay, that should have been shaken, not stirred, okay? It is so freak-like how fucking stupid they are, okay? They think it's like, these people have brain worms. I don't know how else to describe it other than they are just absolutely the dumbest motherfuckers I've ever encountered in my life, okay? So Matt Walsh has been going crazy, though, on the timeline about, you know, how great it is, okay? How great it is that, like, they are able to, I guess, fight against woke corporations, like as though this is like a big deal. I don't know how to describe it. Like, I don't know what to say about it. It's such a laughably silly, stupid, idiotic, transparently fucking silly concept to like lose your mind over a t-shirt that you saw at the Pride section at Target on your way to buy, I don't know, a tub of fucking mayonnaise for your empty home. And then making a big stink about it is normally behavior that society should shun. Okay? People should shun this kind of society. Society should shun these kind of people. Okay? And yet, when the audience, especially on Twitter, is just as fucking idiotic as the lowest common denominator posting Matt Walsh, all of a sudden, you can genuinely create some outrage. And corporations are very afraid of that because none of their legitimate interests lie beyond making profits, okay? Generating profits. And that's precisely what happened with Target. It originally started off with this fucking freak, okay? With this monstrous, hysterical freak going into Target and lying and saying like they're selling babies, like they're selling fucking products to babies with like the babies that can like tuck their penises in their fucking bathing suits. He's like, they cannot stop thinking about children's genitalia. Okay, that's all their commentary revolves around now. It was a lie. It wasn't even real. She just pulled like adult She should pull adult bathing suits to be like, oh, they're doing it to children. Okay. We already know at this point that like 90% almost of conservatives that fucking do this kind of like pedo hunting shit are pedophiles, like actually pedophiles, like literally convicted felons that have a long and complicated history with sexually assaulting minors. You know what I mean? So it's wild that they turn around and they're like, meh, meh. This is what the left is doing. Watch out. It's the trans people. That's what we need to worry about. Not me, though. Please. I'm not saying she is like that. Maybe. Who knows? Okay. But I've seen enough from the conservative movement that every accusation is a confession. Every time they yell about grooming children, they are basically doing admissions. Okay? They're admitting. So it started out with this lady who went to Target and lied and said that like babies got like tuck-in penis clothing that they're selling. Which, by the way, even if they were selling like tuck-in clothing for the children or whatever, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. This doesn't mean anything. Okay, this does not mean anything. Who cares? Like, I don't get it. Why is this your main concern? Okay, why is this your main point of contention? There are a million things that happen on the fucking planet, okay? It's just like what children are wearing is never going to be something I care about, okay? I just don't get it. I don't know. This is like busybody shit for like pathetic, lonely people that have no friends, that have no way of like overcoming social isolation. So they find the reactionary movement and the grift associated with it as a way to create some kind of like social cohesion. They're just lonely. This is like born out of loneliness, hatred and loneliness. Okay? Yeah, we'll talk about the Nikki Haley comment in a second because like normies don't respond in the way that these fucking mouth breathing psychotic freaks behave about trans people. Okay? Like children wear ugly ass shit. I don't even like the fucking Pride merch. I think the Pride merch is ugly. But children wear infinitely uglier shit. Who gives a fuck if they wear Pride merch their parents got them? Like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Actually, what's wrong with you? If putting on a fucking rainbow shirt made you gay, I don't know what to tell you. Like, there'd be plenty more gay people out there, you know? Just put a fucking Punisher decal logo t-shirt on your child to, like, straightify him again. You know what I mean? What is this? Daily Art Unity? Why always the rainbow colors on a kid? Leave children out of the sick propaganda. Please stop using kids for this agenda. Is literally disgusting. Here we go with the attack on kids with that rainbow shit. Take off your weirdo symbol from the kids. Keep those innocent souls away. Bro, it's a rainbow, dog. I don't even think this has anything to do with gay shit. It's just a rainbow. Like, what do? Do you fucking lose your mind? Conservatives are about to start shooting at the fucking sky when the sun comes out after it rains, dude. What is happening? We can't have this happen. We have to collectively get together as a society and say, no. Okay? Like they're misbehaving puppies, okay? We have to say, no. We have to spray them with a water bottle. No. No. Enough. Enough. Instead, corporations, I suspect, will probably continue behaving in the same predictable way that Target did, because like any kind of manufactured outrage, all of a sudden, whoa, we got to stop that now. We don't want any outrage. We're brand. Seems like there's a little bit of backlash, so they'll drop the fucking they'll drop the gay shit faster than the last day of June. Okay. So there's a couple things I want to talk about here. A couple things I want to talk about with how fucking insane people are behaving. Conservatives expect toddlers to be like, I have two daddies and I disapprove of their lifestyle. Yeah. So they're basically going crazy over it. Wait, what the fuck? I can't see the Sean T. Collins tweet because I think I'm blocked by them. I don't know. What is this? Just got off the phone with Target. Calmly explained that as a parent of a queer kid to whom with their pride merch has meant a lot, I can't shop at a place willing to sacrifice such kids to placate hate groups. The customer service rep started to cry, and so did I. What? Is this a joke? Is this guy joking? I can't read this, dude. Come on. And now I know why this motherfucker blocked me, okay? Christ. Wait, when is the PlayStation Showcase starting? I thought it started at 1. Yeah. Yeah, 1 p.m. I'm going to cover this, and then I'm going to get to the PlayStation Showcase, which I will be watching, of course. And then afterwards, I will, after the PlayStation Showcase, we'll get back to the news. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. But anyway. Here's Kojima from 2013. Just so you know, it may look like rainbow flag t-shirt that I'm wearing today, but I am not a gay. Thank you, Hideo Kojima. Very cool. Just so you know, at the top of the hour, you might actually see an ad. But fear not, that doesn't mean you're wrong or bad. It just means that you're not subscribed. It might mean that you're straight, though. A gay. I love that. It's like ESL moment for him. You know what I mean? Anyway, if you no longer want to see those ads at the top of the hour, sometimes 14 minutes in, all you need to do is subscribe, which you can do for $5 or for free with a Twitch Prime. By connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account where you get one free Prime subscription a month. Use it on your favorite broadcaster. Hopefully that is me. Okay? Sakura Gore, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, allowing 10 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour. Start this. Here's the 3-minute ad break now. So, where were we? So people are fucking, whoa, Bogdister. Thank you for the 50. What the hell? Allowing 50 people to no longer see the ads at the top of the hour. That's a Oiler right here. We got an Oiler in the chat. Oiler alert. Benny Johnson is still being unfunny. What else is new? Yeah, Disney died. So did Bud Light, and now Target. They're all dying. Okay. Oki Kuneko, thank you for the 5 of the subs. So, let's get back to it. So, here are a couple thoughts I have. First of all, immediately, some of the worst idiots respond. Go, let me get this straight. You'll call Wash a pervert because he's calling for a boycott of the very company who partnered with a Satanist to sell their gender-bending clothes that are confusing kids. This same artist, mind you, also is responsible for creating a pin suggesting it's okay to behead homophobes. This makes sense in the upside down. The boycott is just people are fed up with the promotion of degeneracy. Okay? I said, I will never forgive Elon Musk for taking every mentally unhinged weirdo and putting their absolutely insane diatribes at the top of every post because they're dumb enough to pay $8 a month. And this fucking idiot literally turned around and, one, justified that God loves hatred, okay, against the gays, and then said, and then falsely claimed that I was also paying for a blue check mark. Like, he's just so stupid. He's too stupid to understand he's owned. There are so many people that you cannot, like, look at this guy with the fucking blue check mark also going, dude. Like, you are so incredibly stupid that you do not understand that, one, your daddy paid for me to be on the fucking platform. Your daddy is paying for my Twitter Blue. I did not pay for Twitter Blue. I will never pay for Twitter Blue. You got 0 likes with your Twitter Blue ass post, and you're too fucking stupid to recognize that, like, whenever you, even when you get owned, you can't comprehend it. So, at first, Target set up their, Pride seasonal placements, but then very quickly backed down from it. I covered the Ben Shapiro conversation surrounding this issue, which wasn't a real issue at all until Target made it a real issue. Now, time and time again, I've told you that, like, these corporations do not give a fuck about gay people. That's part of the reason why I don't like rainbow capitalism to begin with. It's basically to try and create the imagery that they care about gay people or queer people in general. And then they still line up the pockets of Republican politicians that are doing everything to eviscerate civil liberties for queer people in general. Okay? So if you think capitalist corporations care about anything other than turning profits, you're delusional. Okay? But it happened. The backlash stuck. And Target decided to take down their, or some of their Pride merchandise. Let's take a look.
Target is pulling some items from its Pride-themed line of products.
Wait, this is 27 seconds long. This is not good. But here, I'll just play it.
The retailer says it's seen an increase in customer confrontations and threats to employee safety. Target's Pride collection features more than 2,000 LGBTQ-friendly items and was rolled out earlier this month. A company spokesperson did not specify which items were being removed, but Target has faced criticism online over swimsuits being sold in its Pride collection.
This is ridiculous, okay? Absolutely fucking ridiculous. The idea that, like, first of all, do I believe that there's a serious threat to the well-being of the employees at Target over this shit? No, I don't. They're just saying that. They're just fucking saying that to justify. They're just saying that to basically justify taking down this stuff in a way that, like, appeases liberals so they don't get too mad. You know what I mean? That's it. That's the reason why they're doing it. It's very stupid. Here, let's pull up another one. Hold on. Here's the Hill covering.
We have an update on the Target Pride Month saga. The retail giant is reportedly removing certain
Isn't this guy a right-winger too?
items from its stores and making other changes to its LGBTQ merchandise nationwide ahead of Pride Month.
This take is not going to age well when a 37-year-old neck-bearded groiper shoots up a Target tomorrow. I mean, that's fucking psychotic, dude. That's insane. Like, throw the motherfuckers in jail. You already have security. I don't know what to tell you. Like, we cannot capitulate to the most unhinged, neck-bearded sociopaths and their, like, psychotic schizo postings on the internet where they think that, like, Target is collaborating with Satan to do satanic pride shit. Okay? That's insane. Like, what do you mean? I mean, fuck rainbow capitalism, but especially fuck these right-wing psychos because they're, like, now getting me to ostensibly side with the notion that rainbow capitalism is fine. It's not fine. It's bullshit. It blows my fucking mind that, like, this is how we operate now. What's next, dude? Conservatives just don't like iced coffee. They're going to be like, we're going to shoot up every Starbucks. So then what? We have to give up on that too? Like, we're just, sorry, can't have iced coffee. I'm scared. I'm scared that, like, some fucking right-wing weirdo can come and kill people. Are they going to be able to shut down Applebee's? Like, what do you mean? It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Plus, they're not going to probably do that. They're probably going to fucking protest it or say that they were going to boycott it.
This is after intense backlash from some customers, including apparently alleged confrontations, maybe some of them violent, with workers. Here's right-winger Ethan Schmidt, who's made videos with Carrie Lake, Wendy Rogers, and Paul Gosar, all Arizona far-right figures, warning Target and LGBT supporters.
We're giving you a heads up that
this dude is not just a right-winger, bro. This dude is a fucking Nazi. What is up with the stupid-ass fucking I can't watch this. This video is going to kill me, okay? This dude is straight up a fucking out-and-about Nazi. What the fuck are you doing, man? This guy sucks so much dick. What the fuck? What is happening here? How are you going to frame this in the most disingenuous way possible? I'm not giving him a fucking extra second of looks here, okay? That's so weird, dude.
you guys support the satanic pride.
Yeah, this lady is the best. This is an old-ass fucking video, and this is what you should do. This is actually what you should do. You don't honestly think conservatives have been confrontational, issued threats against Target employees for this shit? Stop fucking caving to this, man. It's up to corporate to protect those employees then, okay? What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? What is happening? Why are liberals always so fucking willing and able to just like turn around, flop, and show their goddamn belly? You're like, oh, I don't really care about this gay pride stuff anyway. So like, we might as well just like cave to some of the most unhinged, bloodthirsty weirdos. And worst of all, let them feel like they have been successful in the most petty and most idiotic fucking demands of all time. What are you talking about? You immediately took on the framing of Target corporate and said, well, people are actually fucking, genuinely targeting Target employees. And so for that reason, we just have to, cave every time. Like, I get it. You partially are saying that because it's bullshit. It's stupid. You don't care. You don't care about Target pride. I don't either. I get it. But what this says, the fact that like Target would cave to this shit, the fact that a mega corporation would cave to this shit means that they are willing and able to even throw aside the symbolic pro-gay stuff that they were doing specifically for consumers to consume. Okay? I'm sick and tired of this nonsense. We're always just like, hey man, mass shootings happen so fucking frequently, and it's usually in the hands of the right wing, so we just can't really do anything. We just have to like fucking sit around and wait for them to not be upset anymore. Like, do you not understand that you're giving positive reinforcement to a group of absolute sociopaths who are schizophrenic? Okay? Not that like every schizophrenic person is like, violent or anything like that. Obviously not. But these people are delusional. Like, they're hallucinating what is happening on the fucking planet. They're hallucinating that there's like a satanic collaboration to like queerify your children, and then they operate off of those delusions, and then all of a sudden corporations are caving into it. And not only that, but also on top of the positive reinforcement you're giving to some of the weakest freaks in society that should be lobotomized, okay? Not only are you doing that, which is wrong, they also now, the main leaders of this movement, the people pushing for this momentum, okay, they also have a financial interest beyond just like gaining clout and advertisement dollars. They have a financial interest in pushing for this because now it's a direct revenue stream for them. It's a direct revenue stream for the likes of Matt Walsh and all these other fucking delusional losers. Because now they can provide alternative anti-gay shit on their fucking websites. So it's like, it's a double bind for them. Okay? So, the left wanted to turn Dylan Mulvaney into a mainstream mascot for gender ideology. No one wanted this more than Matt Walsh. I did not know who the fuck Dylan... Dude, that was one of your worst takes yet? What do you mean? Why is this the word? Yikes, bad take? Oh, this guy is just like a weirdo. That's the same as saying you don't like it when there are two different races have sex. You don't even try to understand the nuances. No, I want to hear what this fucking weirdo, this delusional weirdo has to say as well. Like, instead of yikes, bad take. No, I'm ban him. Anyway. Here it is. Donald Trump, LGBT for Trump. This was like a normal take in 2016, and we have devolved since then. We've lost our minds since then. We've gotten more and more insane since then. Okay? There is no marketing sexuality to children, and wearing a fucking rainbow shirt does not make your child queer, you fucking idiot. But children do have the capacity to be gay. You don't like materialize homosexuality at the age of 18, okay? Oh, I'm 18 now. Now I want to suck a cock. Like, it doesn't work that way. You fucking idiots. Okay? The consequences of this kind of hatred that you are spreading is inevitably going to hurt you as well. If Deborahs and the Barbaras of the world and the Hanks of the world, let me tell you, your children are not going to fucking ever talk to you ever again. You are going to die alone. Angry, frustrated, confused. Okay? That's what's going to happen to you. So get excited for that. But of course, you're only going to see the impact of that, and you're never going to recognize why it happened, but you're only going to experience the impact of that 20 years down the fucking line. So it doesn't even matter for you at the moment. Okay? You don't get it. You are going to die alone, sad and fucking lonely. You say projection, weird equals ban. First of all, yes, being weird, being a fucking weirdo, which you recognize the other dude was, is worthy of a ban. We're having a conversation here. Why the fuck are you being weird? In a normal situation, if we were in a room and you came in and you said some weird shit, people go, shut the fuck up. Leave. You fucking gross pervert. Okay? At least you have the awareness that that other person was being weird. And now you're doubling down and saying projecting. Saying that something that historically happens frequently, where queer children with bigoted parents regularly leave home and never talk to them ever again, is not like a projection. It's exactly what's going to happen. You will not be able to stop your children from living their truth. Okay? You just can't do that. There's no more like, oh, we got to keep bottling this shit in. It's so dumb. The cat's out of the fucking bag. What did this fucking idiot say? I want to hear if he had something else. Am I banned, law? Am I a certified pet? Oh, yeah. Y'all are so stupid. You said he's projecting, but you bought a mansion to hang out with your mom, Lamau? Exactly. Like, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, this is exactly my take as well. Target is a massive security operation designed around making sure no one steals toothpaste, yet they can't protect their employees from violent bigots. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. They just don't want to rock the boat. They got scared that conservatives are fucking freaking out. That's it. Let's take a look at let's take a look at what Target had to say about this like little backlash.
Community, but some brands are taking heed, including more recently Target. I want to put up some of this video and let you know what's going on. They are removing some of this merchandise that is sparking some of this backlash. They're removing certain items from its store and making other changes to its LGBTQ-centered merchandise nationwide after this intense backlash from some customers, including violent confrontations with its workers. Also removing adult, quote unquote, tuck-friendly swimsuits ahead of Pride Month. Obviously, that's geared towards the transgender community there. I want to put up
This guy's having such a hard time describing basic facts about a situation, and that goes to show you exactly what you need to know about fucking local news coverage. He's like, he doesn't understand it. He's going along with like the right-wing framing, like making it seem as though like there's, you know, all this shit that's like geared towards children, subtly implying that it's like weird and bad almost, you know what I mean? Maybe I'm reading a little too into it, but it's like clear that he's like uncomfortable. He's trying to do his best and like describe the situation, but like he doesn't even he couldn't even say LGBT without like flubbing it.
a statement from Target. They issued this today.
It was not children's clothing. Even if it was children's clothing, who gives a shit? It doesn't matter. What do you mean? You don't want your children to wear bathing suits? Like, what the fuck are you saying? Like, what is this? Like, children are not allowed to wear bathing suits now? What do you want them to fucking run around naked? Like, what kind of weird, gross, perverted shit is this?
It says, since introducing this year's collection, we've experienced threats impacting our team members' sense of safety and well-being while at work. Given these volatile circumstances, we're making adjustments to our plans, including removing items that have been at the center of the most significant.
This is the point. You cannot fucking cave to these freaks, dude. Just don't ever do Pride clothing ever again. Okay? Or if you're going to do clothing specifically for trans people, just do it. And if they fucking react this way, who gives a fuck? Let them fester in their anger. Who cares? You're fucking Target. What are you going to cave to Matt Walsh? He's out of his mind, dude. These people are delusional. It blows my mind that these delusional, hysteric freaks, okay, are now getting corporations to capitulate to their desires. Like it's not like they're saying Matt Walsh has to wear this fucking bathing suit at gunpoint. Matt Walsh is upset that the bathing suit exists, okay? That's it. Conservatives always want to make sure they control how you live your life, how your child lives their life. That's fucking insane to me. Live and let live is the attitude here. And then they turn around and project and say, no, the queer community wants to dictate how I live my life. Like, no, they don't. No one wants that. Okay? No one gives a fuck about you or your ugly ass, inbred ass, fucking abortion survivor ass children. Okay? No one cares. No one cares about you or your stinky fucking kids, okay? You can keep homeschooling them where they fuck their cousins all day, every day. I don't give a fuck. And fuck Target. Fuck rainbow capitalism. Fuck this nonsensical bullshit. And then fuck capitulating to these weirdos immediately at the first sight of like a little bit of pushback and then doing it in the worst way possible. Oh, sorry, they're threatening violence. Oh, okay. I guess that's what we're doing now. That's what we're doing. They're threatening violence. Can't do anything about it. Sorry. It's crazy. What are we doing? What are we doing? What the fuck is going on? Arrest them. Throw them in fucking jail. What kind of society are we living in where we just have to like literally, we have to cave to the expectations and unreasonable demands of the most psychotic weirdos? They're not even a fucking majority. They're barely a minority in this country. They're just incredibly loud. Okay? I'm sorry, we cannot fucking operate society off of the guy who's waiting outside of the subway station on a soapbox screaming nonsense. That's what has happened now. This is the future of America. The guy that you normally like put your head down and walk by and try to not make eye contact is now running the show. That's crazy. They're hysterical, they're delusional, they're out of their fucking minds. And to cave to the village idiot exactly is insane to me.
Significant confrontational behavior. So that is a statement put out by Target there. I want to go back to some of this video. This is also what we know. They're declining to say, though, which items it was removing, but among the ones that garnered the most attention were, like I said, these quote-unquote tuck-friendly women's.
One random TikTok can do this. It blows my mind that one random fucking TikTok could do this. I mean, we are so dumb. We should have stopped dumb people from speaking a long time ago, okay? At a certain point, we should have just said, nope, you're stupid. I'm not listening to you. Shut the fuck up. But we can't do that because every individual's unique opinion is important, okay? It's important because you're an American, damn it, and everyone has to listen to you. And now we're there. Now, you know, if enough momentum is behind like as stupid a situation as like someone looking at like bathing suits and going, this is satanic pedophilia, then, you know, you just have to go along with it. Nothing else you could do about it. Every day that goes by and I see this kind of shit, I just understand why so many more authoritarian forms of government basically silenced the reactionary forces within the countries and counter-revolutionary forces. I mean, it makes sense. It gets complete out of hand, okay? Completely out of hand. And then it's like whoever the fuck you think is a bad guy or is like speaking out against you. But like, what the fuck are you supposed to do with these people, man? I mean, these people deserve re-education, 100%. Straight up. Just look at the fucking gay Ford Raptor. That shit was 2 years ago, and every pic had a visible European plate on it, but it didn't matter. One post turned 1 million boomers into frothy screamers. Yeah, they're so entitled. They're so pathetic. They're so weak. That's the thing. Like, I get being afraid of like the fascist takeover of the United States of America, or like the lumpen proles losing their fucking minds and all this shit, right? And there is a very real and calculated agenda, okay, behind all of these this frothing of the mouth. But also, at its base level, this is just simply pathetic. You are a pathetic and weak person, okay? If you look at a t-shirt and lose your fucking mind, you're pathetic and weak. This is exactly the same kind of shit that reactionaries online said about hysterical SJWs. And those people were nowhere near as annoying as the right-wingers were. At the end of the day, you're crying about Target. You're crying about a t-shirt that you saw. This is like the most snowflake fucking behavior, okay? It's crazy. It's crazy to me that this is like a legitimate point of contention and we're actually having a conversation around it. And people are like saying, no, you don't understand. This is political. This is totally political. Like, shut the fuck up, man. What are you saying? Do you hear yourself? You're crying about a company selling products to gay people, okay? You're not a serious person. The real world, you're not cut out for the real world, okay? It's not for you. This is a good take on it here. What's stupid, of course, is that, and they openly stated this, by the way. The goal is to make pride toxic for brands. If they decide to shove this garbage in our face, they should know they'll pay a price. I mentioned this already. First Bud Light and now Target. Our campaign is making progress. Let's keep it going. Austerity Theft says, what's stupid, of course, is that Bud Light was trying to expand his customer base, but the garbage beer drinkers revolted at an irrelevant Instagram post they didn't know existed, but were told to be outraged over. Target was just selling seasonal merchandise to existing customers. So that's what's insane about it, is that, like, it's not in front of you. No one actually forced you to fucking drink the beer. No one actually even forced you to be nice to trans people. Someone on the television told you this is happening and you got mad. It wasn't meant for you, okay? That's the point. They want to make sure that even like associating your brand in a positive manner with trans people, even like trying to sell beer to trans people, is enough for people to just like rip that one-off Instagram post, that 15-second Instagram fucking post, and like blast it on the timeline and make some random fucking trans poster the most significant person on the planet all of a sudden in the United States of America. It's crazy. You are delusional. You are hysterical. You are out of your fucking mind if this is what you worry about. You're so profoundly privileged too. Like, no poor person is spending all that much brain power and processing power worrying about like all this other shit, okay? It's always like the HVAC business owners, you know what I mean? It's always like television guys telling you like, this is what you should be outraged by. This is what you should be outraged by. The fact that Target corporate caved is just incompetence. They have risk from inflation and shrink, not from some non-existent boycott, and should have just stood tall against bigoted content creators trying to use the Target to generate anti-LGBT hate clicks online. There's a level of hubris with these guys for a media complex that basically helped cost the GOP outright control of Congress and several states by being so fucking repellent. Exactly. That's the other part. These are guys who are losing. Okay? These are the guys who lost. They lost big for the Republican Party. And yet, even though they're not winning favor inside of the Republican Party internally, and the Republican Party's like actual apparatus of control is trying to desperately cleanse their inner ranks from these fucking mouth-breathing weirdos, these neck-bearded crazies, because they realize that it doesn't work in the fucking suburbs. And even with all of their gerrymandering, and even with all of their like voter suppression, they're still losing fucking elections when they're not supposed to. Okay? On the TV, on the internet, these guys still act like they're champions, like they're winning. MHUD brought up a good point. The reason why everyone's mad at gay Ford is because of an ad that Ford made 2 years ago in the European market. But to the conservatives, they see that now in front of their eyes. They go, what the fuck? Ford's being gay. Like, there's two different components to this. One is like, why the fuck do you care? What's wrong with you? Why do you care? What do you think? Gay people don't drive fucking trucks? Like, what's wrong with you? It's the most popular fucking vehicle in the country. Of course gay people drive trucks. As a matter of fact, many of your closeted fucking managers, okay, the general contractor that comes onto the fucking yard with his lifted up 250, who never actually has lugged anything in his goddamn life, is probably on Grindr looking for some bussy, okay? There's nothing wrong with that. Be open about it. The Facebookification of everything means that nobody questions sources or wants any context or anything they see. Yeah, they're just mad. They're just mad, and we've geared them up. We've whipped them up to be angry at every little thing. They just react. It's fucking crazy. Okay? And that's what the Dems half asleep on this issue and somewhat petrified because of the substacker communist class having elevated itself in power circles as a savvy bunch of analysis that has shown up as wholesale incorrect to the extent that popularism, etc., was ever sincere. So that last part is like so niche that I don't think the substacker MAGA communists are actually like in power circles in fucking DC or whatever. I don't think they have any prominence in the way that the Democratic Party operates. Oh, they're not communists. Oh, Substacker columnist class. Oh, I misread that. I'm so fucking dyslexic. I was like, the Substacker columnist class have elevated itself in power circles of, yeah, that part, that is true. They are, I misheard that. I misunderstood that. And I thought he was maybe meant like the patriotic communism guys. But yeah, even then, yeah, I mean, I guess that makes more sense. Like, it's not Substackers though. It's the fucking New York Times op-ed writers. You know what I mean? Literally a group of all people with entitlement issues, anger issues, and competent issues with a lack of empathy and an unfounded superiority complex. It's something they all have in common. From the outside looking in, we can see it, but they congregate together so they don't have to see it. But we do see it. And I think that the average American does see it. And stats and polling shows that reality as well. So when a fucking brand caves to this nonsense, when a brand turns around and goes, you know what, actually, we are capitulating to these fucking psychopaths, these sick freaks, they feel like there's more support. Your reading comprehension skills are going wild today, bro. I misread the one word, man. It's not reading comprehension. Anyway, to be the devil's advocate, Target here treated the LGBT plus friendly product the same way they would for Trump merch or other far right promoting product. No. Okay. That is not a good devil's advocate moment. Okay. Pride is not the counter to Donald Trump. I mean, I even showed you a photo of Donald Trump earlier wearing, you know, waving the rainbow flag. I don't know. I might have closed that tab, actually. Okay? That's an insane fucking take. One promotes equality. The other promotes exclusion. There's a difference between good things and bad things. Okay? Saying like, oh, we're open, you know, you can be gay and proud is not the same as like, you can be hateful and proud, actually. It's not. One is bad and one is good. Target never had Trump merch. Target never had Democrat merch either. Okay? Just so you understand. What? We can't just bow to people like this. This is exactly what happened in Nazi Germany. First, they came for the marginalized. The first official Nazi book burning was Institute for Sexual Wissenschaft, which researched homosexuality and trans medical research, as a matter of fact, and was considered as one of the first to denounce a culture of homophobia that was considered normal at the time. I know. Like, this is... That book burning shit is already happening in more, like, neoliberal ways. This, on the other hand, like, the storefront shit is an indication of a much more serious systemic problem of hatred, okay? But I need you to understand something. That's an indication of a much larger systemic problem. But these actions are silly and they're hysterical. And here's why I think you should choose to at least belittle them rather than take them seriously, because their goal is to be taken seriously, okay? And I will probably try to conduct myself a little less angry whenever I talk about this and consistently keep bullying these fucking weirdos. Why? Because to the average normal person, they're not going to see this as like fascist for the most part. You know what I mean? They're not. To a normal person, when you bring up this like, oh, well, this is like very similar to Nazi Germany, they're going to be like, what the fuck are you saying? You're going to look delusional, okay? But to the normal person, they do look hysterical. They look sweaty. They look crusty. They look insane. And because they are insane and sweaty and crusty. So point that out. Belittle them in the same way that right-wingers used to belittle the SJWs in like the 2014 to like 2016 era. Okay? Because that's what they're doing. They're crying SJWs ultimately. That's exactly what they're doing. The only difference, the only effective counter to this is not like removing MAGA shit at Target. It would be removing religious shit that they sell at Target. And they don't do that. They would never do that. Could you imagine a world in which we went to Target and we were like, oh, there's a cross here, burn it. That'd be weird, actually. They do, the same people that do this also love burning crosses. But you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Anything that says bless or, you know, God on it, nope, get that shit out of here. I don't want my child to be indoctrinated. Like, that would be silly. That would be pathetic. That would be stupid. Okay? Yeah, get rid of the eat, pray, love signs. Live, laugh, love only. No eat, pray, love. No more praying. That would be the equivalent. Like exclusionary, excluding people who want to go and purchase products that correspond to their religious beliefs. You know what I mean? And we don't do that because that would be fucking stupid. Because everyone else has, you know, better shit to do. Yeah, we saw the Rick Scott post. It's really funny and really stupid. But like, here, I'm going to watch this video again without getting fucking angry about it. But everything she's talking about is insane.
We're at Target right now, and there's a lot of controversy going on about all of the Pride stuff that's coming out with kids' clothes and things like that.
There's no controversy. You're literally creating controversy. This predates the controversy. You made the controversy happen.
So we're going to go to the kids section, and we're actually going to see if they're putting weird, creepy, uncomfy stuff on children's clothing. Okay, this is the child section. This is literally the kids section. I'm next to a literal onesie that says whatever the hell that means. We have "Glad You Came Out" and "I'm So Happy That You're Queer" in the kids section. Are you kidding me?
Why are you so bent? Like, you got nothing better to do? Yo, if you're a right-winger, if you're a right-wing woman, what the fuck are you doing? Like, why are you filming yourself? Go to fuck back home and take care of your fucking children. I do not see you being barefoot and pregnant in the goddamn kitchen right now. I don't want to hear this from you, okay? Go fucking deal with your family, okay? The fuck are you doing, you harlot? What are you doing? Showing arm, showing skin? The fuck is this? Go live your fucking truth. Why are you bothering other people? Go live your fucking truth. It's so fucking disgusting that these guys are like, oh my God, like they're chirping on the fucking internet. Like, go live your truth. This is going to be taken out of context. They can suck my dick. Okay. How about that for context?
I'm so happy that you're queer in the kids section. Are you kidding me?
What is this shit?
But pride and toddler don't belong in the same sentence. So I found an extra small swimsuit in the child section. It says light binding effect on it.
She did not find this in the fucking child section, okay? Even if, like I said, though, even if it was for children, who gives a shit, dude? What is wrong with you? Why are you fucking... Why? Why are you focusing on what children are wearing? You fucking brain-dead moron. Does she have children even? I don't even know. Ain't no one proud of their dumbass baby? Exactly. That's my take on it. Those are promoting huge tattoos in public to all the innocent children. I know. It's gross.
And then the bottoms in the kids section, keep in mind, say...
If this was a kids section article of clothing, it wouldn't say extra small on it, for the record. An extra small for kids would be infinitely smaller than this. Okay? It's an adult extra small. It's not in the kids section. It's in the pride section. And this lady was able to literally captivate an entire fucking captive market of delusional weirdos into believing in it, okay?
Tuck-friendly construction. They're giving it to your kids. If that doesn't give you a reason to boycott Target, I don't know what does. But this shit's getting out of hand. They're targeting children, whether you like it or not. And it's time that people actually do something about it. Because if they don't, then guess what? That shit won't just be in Target, it'll be in every store, ever.
Wait, what do you mean? Target is every store ever. What the fuck are you saying? Why? What will this do to society? What will it do to society to have this kind of shit be in every store? Oh my God. Like what? What will happen? What are you so afraid of?
Anybody can pick up an article of clothing and bring it into a different department in the store and say, look, this is a kid's clothing, but the websites don't lie. Since you hid the whole piece of clothing, we can just see that the stitching is just of a neon rainbow color. Kind of exactly like this one, yeah? Adult bikini swim top. It also features a light binding effect to help express your gender identity. So I think we can all agree that this is the article of clothing that you are saying is a kid's bathing suit. Here are the bottoms. Pride adult bikini swim bottom. Adult. You can go on Target's website and look at everything they have available for children and for babies for clothing, and none of the clothing for the kids are anything like that article of clothing that you claim to be for children.
To expose the fact that they were putting tuck and binding tags on children's clothing and swimsuits.
I get that you're doubling down because the crowd that you are catering to typically does not do their own research. They hear something and they fucking run with it. They never fact check it themselves. But
Nobody
you should
does.
be fucking embarrassed. If you have to lie to try and make a point, you never have.
This guy finds an actual LGBT supporting baby clothes, but he also harassed the employees about it. Yeah, this guy, who is a Nazi, by the way, this dude, this fucking insane loser is like an out and about Nazi, for the record.
Target
And
here
he's
is
the one who
promoting
did-
gay pride for little kids. Do you think that's okay? Sure.
Yeah.
You know what that makes you, sir?
What?
Pedophile.
Really?
Yeah, you're a pedophile. Rethink that. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good.
Good. Just want to let you know that you've already been informed by a representative of Target that you have been trespassed.
No, I haven't.
Yo, like, I don't get it. Like, I don't know. Just, we are too kind to these fucking baboons, dude. Like, literally, we are so kind. Known for confrontations at Target, got to be the most white privilege shit I heard in a long ass time. Yeah, they fucking call cops. They call cops on people stealing like food. Okay, that's crazy that this guy could just like very comfortably do whatever the fuck he wants. It blows my fucking mind. We're gonna get back to this story in a little bit. Oh shit. We're gonna get back to the story in a second. But before we do that, the obvious PlayStation event is upon us, okay? We're going to watch the PlayStation event. We're going to have a little bit of fun, and then we're going to get back to me losing my mind in a brief in a moment, okay? Stay tuned is delayed, I think. Okay, if it's not delayed yet, if it's not delayed, I'll turn over to the PlayStation event. If it is delayed, we'll keep going. Gate 4 is coming out. Yep. Okay, can you link me the PlayStation event thing though, and we'll keep watching this in the time period.
Nobody ever told me.
You're no longer welcome on Target corporate property as described below
Finally,
for a period of
thank
1 year.
God I don't have to go to Target anymore. Expose these
Leave
pedophiles.
Target property or return
Let's
that.
take your gay pedophile pride for kids.
Thanks.
Yeah, take that.
Appreciate it.
Let me get that paper too. I'm finally trespassed from Target. I'm so sick of coming to this place and having to expose it.
I mean, he's so excited at the prospect of like someone actually paying attention to him. You know what I mean? He's just such a fucking loser.
I'm so sick of coming to this place and having to expose it.
This is the reason why anytime like a fucking 4chan weirdo is out in the wild, every other 4chan weirdo turns around and goes, "Oh no, that's a gay loser, bro. That's not us. That's not our guy." It's like, no, you are the gay loser. Okay, holy fuck. Like this dude is straight up the biggest fucking goober, dude.
Was it? Oh my gosh. Yo, can I see that paper?
Yeah.
So happy I'm finally trespassed from all targets in the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's glory to God. Glory to God. Let's go. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Thank you. Can I get a copy?
Actually, this is ours.
Okay, thank you.
Take care.
Any well-adjusted adult with jobs, friends, hobbies, and do this type of shit. That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I mean, these guys are not fucking well-adjusted at all, obviously. How many days till it comes out he's an actual pedo as well as being a Nazi? He's already outed as like a... He's already outed as a fucking Nazi.
Let's go. Target getting exposed. Yeah, you guys need to investigate Target for their gay pride for kids.
Investigate Target. They're pedophiles, dude. They got fucking pride merge. Like, yeah, Jesus.
There's laws against that stuff. We need to follow after Putin is leading to start making pride for kids illegal. God bless you guys. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
God bless you guys. Fucking idiot. Nazis have fallen off, man. I mean, they have, but they're also falling on a little bit too. Because like the moment that like a corporation gives them the time of day, they are gonna feel galvanized and they're gonna keep doing more and more of this shit. And the real reaction to this sort of thing, and there's the satanic element here too. We're gonna talk about that here. First of all, let's talk about how the adults, the voting population of adults, how they react to this kind of thing. Nikki Haley in New Hampshire this morning said, everybody knows about Dylan Mulvaney, Bud Light. That is a guy dressed as a girl making fun of women. She's at Politics and Eggs, which is not a red meat crowd, and there's no applause for a line that gets some elsewhere. Okay? And that's precisely what's going on here. What's going on here is also the top of the hour ad break, which comes at the